Twitter that he would like to fight Errol Spence, and it's a backstory to that, obviously. Leading up to their fight, it was kind of like just a rumor that Errol and Derek wasn't he wasn't cool no more, allegedly over some bread being old. Somebody told me I'll keep his name anonymous. So then I fact check it, I wouldn't say fact, well, I guess you could say that. I see if somebody else heard it behind the scene. They was like, yeah, I heard that shit was true or whatever, or I ain't heard that. That's what you can hear. So if you get somebody say, well, no, I ain't heard that, let me ask, and you ask another person, see if anybody heard something, and it's like, I got back. But I had heard this back in October because I did a video. So that Mel or Errol wasn't fighting. Then, wasn't fucking with him no more. So they was saying too, if I never said it, that's one of the reasons why Errol didn't show up to Canelo and Charlo. Now, somebody else told me close to him, or got back to me, that he said he didn't show up because he didn't want to talk to the media. Now, one thing I will say, two things can be true. I didn't see a lot of people talking to him when he went to Vegas. I don't remember seeing no interviews about Errol when he went to Vegas to challenge Sebastian Fondora. So, two things can be true. All right. But, so be it, man. Ryan Garcia ain't in it for titles. He in it for Pacific fights. It is what it is. If he making the best fights, and like I told y'all, the upset is the new big fight. That's just what it is. That's the new super fight, is an upset. Because we don't get the fights we truly want. Even though Ryan and Devin was nice, people really wanted Devin and Tank. Cure and Devin, T.O. and Devin, Cure and T.O., T.O. and Tank. That's what people really wanted. What Ryan Garcia did is establish that he has some validity. Now, do I look at him as a real boxer now? No. Is he a fighter? I always thought he was a fighter. he go up there and he beat some names, and you got to give it to him. But he still ain't won a world title. He still blew off the weight. Even went so far out to call out Fondora. I talked about that. It's still a fucking joke to a certain extent. But I don't, like I said, that's what Earl want to do. Derek is not the type of guy that's probably going to get personal in the build-up. But it'll make some money. Earl been at 54 before. Ryan, he ain't in the business of making weight. And when a guy don't make weight, he lazy. People can say whatever they want to say. When a guy don't make weight, he lazy. He don't attempt to make weight, he lazy. You know what I'm saying? So, some guys do outgrow the weight class. He lazy. And Devin Haney got to be sitting there. I know he still had a celebration after the fight. Yeah, I'm going to celebrate and make millions too. What's a story without the peaks and the valleys? If you had a story where everything was great, they don't make the best storylines. They don't make the best memoirs. They don't make the best biographies, autobiographies, anime hero stories. You know what I'm saying? They don't. What's the Batman storyline with Bane if Bane don't break his back? Come on, man. It's the savagery. Because everything ain't going to be peaches and cream. But, you got to be mentally strong, man. And that's not just because he lost to Ryan Garcia. That's in general in life. A lot of these brothers out here, man, a lot of these men in general, but I can only relate to the brothers. You believe how many brothers thought about unaliving themselves? Think about that. We playing the game on Hall of Fame. These women playing the game on snooky mode, not even rookie mode. So you got to understand the pressure that a lot of men, especially when you're young. It's a different time and age. You know, these guys out here balling and got their parents that they balling and everything good. They got all these women. You don't even really be knowing, bro. These niggas be hustling backwards. They be broke. They be paying for these hoes. You know what I'm saying? So the illusion will make you think you ain't where you need to be at. You see niggas on social media, they don't take no L's. They like perfect. It'd be a lie. So you gotta be mentally strong. And you know, shout out to Ryan Garcia. He was able. He lost the tank, and it wasn't even like he lost. He just flipped the page. But you know, going to fight Ryan, you know, Errol Spence, he have an advantage because Derek pretty much, you know, helped him, you know, rise through the ranks from the amateurs to the professionals. Simple as that. You know, and is it his job to speak on the situation about what they had going on financially? I know. You know, no. But it also, you know, that's his dog now. And hearing what Derek was saying, like, man, he said he be putting Ryan in his place, and he said, you know, same way you walked out the door, you walk in the door, you can walk out the door. You know, so like I said, you know, so I mean, he got a great storyline. I mean, he got pay-per-view numbers built all over it. And you find it funny that he tweeted about Terrence Crawford. He deleted it. I think he knew kind of saying bitch to a guy like that, like Crawford around my age. That was one of those words that you know, even if you playing, y'all niggas playing too, bitch, you pause the game, like, what you say? Them words, them just not a word that, you know, my generation and up, you know, or down if you talking about the generation scale list. Yeah, them fighting words. Them fighting words, you know. So I think he realized he was wrong, but you ain't see him say shit about Crawford right now. And then Crawford got a fight too, and you know, come on, we knew Crawford wasn't gonna entertain that. But if I'm Errol Spence and I'm not gonna go fight for the IBF title, I'm not gonna fight Jermell Charlo, I would consider it. Honestly, I would consider it. You know, I would consider fighting him. Fuck it, if that's what he want to do, shit. I'm gonna make some money. He had his fish grease up off the Devin Haney fight. I ain't gonna get a title shot next, or even if I got a title shot next. You know, even if I got a title shot next. And I can make this money fighting this guy. I mean, then again, if you lose, if he loses next fight, regardless, it's over with. He get the sympathy. When you in the like, you know, and that's the power of the media. The media can make you a villain. It can make you a hero. You know, they can make you a villain. They can make you a hero. If they really wanted to vilify Josh Giddey for what he did, they would have. If he was black, Josh Giddey, that stuff he was accused of, dude, he would have he would have got paid with he would have got, you know, relieved with pay until they figured it out. They covered it up. That's why I say when you black and you a man in this world, you playing the game on Super Hall of Fame. Ain't no era, ain't no room for error. For real, too much. You know, so, you know, when you a black person and they actually like you and they actually celebrate you, you know, just, you know, in general, let's talk about sports, that's huge. And Errol, you know, they made Errol a very marketable guy. Terrence Crawford, not so much. But you know what? I'd rather be hated for being myself than being liked for something that I ain't. And that nigga wasn't no killer. He wasn't no dude that wanted to fight the best. So, but if I'm him in this fight, is nigga serious? Yeah, it's too much money to be made. You know, too much money to be made. If you know, go ahead, take him out. Now if they say, well, go get the IBF and then we'll fight that and do that, then cool. I go get a belt, come back, whoop his ass. But shit, that's too much money to be left on the floor. This person, that's too much money to be left on the floor. Too much. So if I him, hell yeah. Yep, hell yeah. Okay, we go 54. We get this. I'll be on the phone with the nigga right now. You know? So, you know, Ryan touched that check, that tank check. He trying to keep touching that. Pause. So, but yeah, I mean, shit, you know, I ain't gonna tell y'all not to, what to buy, what not to support. Hey, y'all want to support this one? I ain't mad at it. It's gonna be an event. Cali, Texas, Vegas. That's gonna be an event. So, to me, it make a lot of sense. You know, from a business standpoint of view, from where they both at in their box careers. Ryan don't care about titles. I think it's important for Errol to solidify a Hall of Fame legacy to get at least another title in another weight class. But I think in his best interest, get some money versus Ryan Garcia. So we will worry about the title later. But boy, if he lose that fight, man. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $sign CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. The link tree. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Check out the Box News playlist. Peace.